Now 4 years ago, my dream of signing a professional contract came true. After countless of hours of training, this is what every aspiring footballer dreams of achieving. However, although it started really well from scoring on my professional debut, it all came crashing down after I wasn't offered a new contract 1 year later. So at this point, I made it my personal goal to get back into the professional game as soon as possible. Since then, there's been so many highs and lows during the season so far, and so in this video, I'm going to take you through my mid-season review, the ups and downs, as well as a full gym session, which includes an in-season fitness session. So as always, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So as always, we're straight into the gym, hitting a full lower body session. As always, starting off with a full mobility session, making sure we're going for a range of different dynamic and static movements. Now, I have had a lot of people asking me throughout my social medias about why I'm always talking about mobility and activation sessions and the importance of them. And it's really simple, because not only does it help you really warm up for the session ahead, but it also helps with things like reducing your risk of injury, improves your range of motion, reduces muscle stiffness and pain, as well as really helps you improve your recovery. So what I would recommend personally is that you're doing a full mobility session for around 15 to 20 minutes every single morning. And if you do stay consistent with this over the next few weeks, you will see a massive increase in your physical performance as well as your overall lifestyle. Now, if you would like to see a full mobility routine you can follow on a daily basis before games and even after games, then you can use the link in the description and it will take you right to my training app. Straight after this, we then went into a full lower body strength session where we're going for 3 sets of 6 reps. And so without further ado, let's get straight into the session. Right, so that's a strength session done. Now, I don't know if you can hear me because of the music, but I was keeping the sets and the reps low, going for around 3 sets of 6, trying to increase the weight as much as we could. Onto the most dreaded bit of the session, we're jumping on the treadmill. I'm going to be doing intervals, 1K run, a bit of a 2-minute run. Let's get straight into it. So we're back home after a long gym session. As you can imagine, we're in there for around 2 hours. We ended up doing a full body session as well as a full fitness session on the treadmill. Now, like I did say, we did keep the sets and the reps low just so we're not fatigued for next week's training sessions. So I did go for 3 sets of 6 reps, but the key is to make sure you're hitting every exercise as heavy as you can. And yeah, as the sessions were quite taxing on the body, it's really important we're refueling up now. So of course, we're gonna go for a big meal, high in protein, high in carbs. So the plan for the rest of the day is to make a really big lunch now, so we're really refueling up. As well as that, we're gonna go through my mid-season review and then finish off doing some work on my app. So mid-season review. Now this has been highly anticipated. I've actually had a lot of people asking me how the season's gone so far. So I thought I'd quickly make a YouTube video on it. Something a little bit different, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy. It's always good to look back on these types of videos and see how far I've actually come. So we're around 6 to 7 months into the season so far. So much has happened. I want to highlight all of it in this video. So many highs, of course, so many lows as usual. I was in a relegation battle. I was training with my team only 2 nights a week, and it's crazy to see the progress in only 1 year. But I think so much has happened. You'll see month by month as I'm going through the start of the season that so much happens in football and how quickly it can actually change. But yeah, we'll start off with last year, April, May, when I was coming towards the end of last season with the team that I was at. We're playing in the National League South. We've been in a relegation battle pretty much all season, and it wasn't until the last 20 to 21 games we actually survived. We ended up going on a massive run. I think we lost 1 game in 20 games, which was crazy. And as you can imagine, going for a relegation battle was not easy. You're battling for 1 point, 3 points on the weekend, and you're trying to move up that table as much as you can. And yeah, to be truthful, it wasn't a fun experience to be part of until around the last 2-3 months of the season when we went on that long run and we only lost 1 game. And yeah, on a personal note, I really felt like I was performing really well week in, week out. I was getting 90 minutes every game, which was good. We made over 50 appearances, scored around 8 to 9 goals, and we got a few assists with that as well. So yeah, going into the off season, I was quite relaxed because 1, we stayed up from relegation, and 2, I had a good personal season as well. And at this point, I didn't know where I was going to be playing the next season, so I just wanted to go on holiday, reset mentally, reset physically as well, which was really important after a really tough season, as you can imagine. But yeah, this is when it gets really interesting, and my season pretty much started. I was on holiday in Spain, and I did get a call from my agent letting me know that a few football league clubs were interested. And like I said before, if you have been keeping up to date with my videos, you would have known ever since I dropped into non-league around 2 years ago, my goal was always to get back into professional football as quickly as possible. So yeah, on this phone call, as you can imagine, I'm going through all different types of emotions, hopeful that the deal can get done and I can achieve my goal. And it did take a while, I'm not gonna lie. It took around 2 to 3 weeks, as you can imagine, and I'm on these holidays. I was going through so much stress every single day, trying to enjoy my holidays, but also just wanting this deal to get done as quickly as possible. And then finally, after so many back and forths and so much waiting, on June the 20th, 2024, I finally signed my second professional contract with League One side Crawley Town. And yeah, it's crazy to think that 2 months prior to signing that contract, I was playing in the National League South in a relegation battle, which is 3 leagues below if you didn't know. And then you fast forward 2 months and I finally signed back in the Football League, which was my goal over the last 2 years of being in non-league. And so at this point, we're around 2 weeks away from pre-season, where I'll be back in full-time football, which means I'll be training every single day. And so I was continuing with my off-season training, doing double session days pretty much every day in the gym or on the pitch. This then took us into pre-season, where it was the start of July. It was all about getting used to the new environment, training every single day again, getting used to my new teammates and the new staff. And yeah, it was really enjoyable. There was around 2 games per week as well, so I did end up getting a lot of minutes. I was still continuing with my gym work every single day as well. And throughout the month, it was all about increasing our fitness, getting used to the new style of play, and making sure that we're ready for the start of the season, which was in August. And so once the season did start, for that whole month of August, we had 2 games per week, so Saturday and Tuesday. And I was on the bench in a few of the league games, which was really good, but the most important part was my debut, which was in the EFL Trophy against Brighton, and I did end up scoring. And again, if you have been following my social medias over the last 3 or 4 years, you would have known on my professional debut, I also did score. So it was quite a surreal feeling being back in the Football League and then scoring on my debut, just like I did 3 years prior as well. And yeah, the goal is just to continue working hard in training every single day, showing what I can do and hopefully take my opportunity like I did in the trophy. This then takes us on to September, where I was then sent out on loan for extra game time. And it was agreed for a young player like myself that would be really beneficial to be playing games week in, week out, keeping on top of my fitness and building up my experience. And yeah, I ended up going out on loan, which was really enjoyable. I was playing in multiple positions. I think I played left wing, right wing, central defensive midfield, centre attacker midfield, even up top as well. So yeah, it's really good being versatile. You can play in multiple positions. When somebody gets injured, you can also help out in that position as well. So yeah, from September to December, it was really enjoyable. I was playing week in, week out, getting 90 minutes every week, which was really good. Now we ended up staying 16 games unbeaten in the league. I ended up scoring around 6 goals and I got about 4 assists. Played multiple positions as well, which put me in a good position when I returned to Crawley, my parent club. Anyway, after my really enjoyable loan spell finished, I was then recalled back to Crawley and I was scheduled to start our first game against Charlton on a Tuesday night. I think it was even New Year's Day as well. Now, this would have been my League One debut as well, which was a crazy feeling, but unfortunately the game did get postponed due to the weather. And yeah, as unfortunate as it was, I was really thankful for the opportunity. I just got to keep working hard and hopefully it will come. Anyway, fast forward 1 week later, and probably my biggest moment of the season so far, I did end up making my League One debut away to Barnsley. Now again, it was mixed emotions because we did lose the game, but it was such a good feeling making my League One debut finally after all these years. And the goal now is to continue working hard every single day, whether that's in the gym or on the training pitch, hopefully make as much improvement as possible and take my opportunity when it comes. And so my mid-season stats for the season so far, we've made 23 appearances in all competitions, 7 goals, 3 assists, 1,459 minutes, and I've played in pretty much all positions on the pitch apart from goalkeeper. And of course, we've still got the last half of the season left. There's going to be so many more games to be played, hopefully many more goals to be scored and a lot of success on the pitch. I'm going to put some of my mid-season highlights up for you guys to see, whether it's my goals, some assists, or even some good plays that I've made. Drop a like and drop a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Also, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I think we're nearly on 10k subscribers as well. And as always, I appreciate you if you made it to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's rolled back into Papadopoulos. He's on the edge of the area. He's going to try and find a space to shoot. He shoots. He scores! What a goal that is from Papadopoulos. Brilliantly set up. Took a touch and picked his spot. It's 2-1 Maidstone. And what a hit that is, Sean.
Absolute perler. He had a cracking volley at Bath this time last week. And that one, he's just picked his spot and he's bent it. It's not the most powerful strike in the world, Fred, but it's just nestled and it rolled. Performance tonight and deserves his goal. Trying to play out from the back again.
But Hampton have won the ball back briefly, as Maidstone I think have won it back again, have they? Just about. Ball play forward over the top. It's a lovely ball for Aaron Blair, who's in on goal here. Just got to keep it a beat and he's being pulled back.
In challenge by 2, does well to get it away. Papadopoulos, nice turn on Grant, second time.
Headed out, that's Bentley has a shot.
That's in the back of the net! Oh, what a hit!
That wasn't Matt Bentley, Bentley had a shot, it was cleared, and again behind the speaker from where I was, that was a 30-yard rocket into the top corner, and the Stones are up front.
Funded that into the top corner, right footed volley, and Stones turn it around there. What an absolutely brilliant finish. Minas tries to get through Fowler, Greenwich passes it away to Papadopoulos. Ball the outside of the boot, left hand side, a wonderful ball to Blair on this left side. Going to take on Stevens inside the box. Turns it on his right foot and equalises! Fantastic finish from Aaron.
Jump by Tate Trussey, lovely little flick on there. Papadopoulos on the edge of the box, feigns and takes a shot, and he gets a second! Antony Papadopoulos makes it 2-0 to Maidstone. We've had right, finds Fowler. Fowler's ball into the back post. Papadopoulos is there with a header, and so is Aaron Blair to make it 3-0 to Maidstone.
Papadopoulos has won that from against him. Plays it out to Seaman, back to Papadopoulos to Seaman. Banton attacks on the left-hand side, but Papadopoulos tracks back. Extremely well for the ball back knocks it into the right wing channel for Blair. James Upton gone here and walking away. No goals so far between Maidstone and St Albans. Cross comes in from Brooks. It's going to fall for Papadopoulos, and Papadopoulos gets score.
Gets in. Lovely control and finish from Antony Papadopoulos there.
Papadopoulos has lost his marker in the area. The cross came in initially. It looked like St Albans would clear it quite comfortably. And Papadopoulos has just drifted off his marker. And he almost had too much time to think about that one. Brought it under control and picked his spot. The fast
Brooks, Blair under the tension of 2 players. Aaron Blair on goal, plays it across to Papadopoulos, shoots and he scores! What a start for the second half. Another rocket from Pap.